Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aziz bin Razman. Uh, so today we would like to present about the mini project for our semester. The title of this project is water billing system. So I and my partner Muhammad Zikri and Haziq will present to you about this project. Uh, so uh, we would like to tell you about how the technology influence the business. First, the implementation of technological aspect in business had caused a tremendous growth in trade and commerce. Business concept and models were revolutionized as a result of the introduction of technology. This is because technology gave a new and better approach on how to go about with business. It provide a faster, more convenient, and more efficient way of performing business transaction. In this project, a program was constructed with its main purpose as the platform between user and the company to have business interaction and services in domestic water business supply. Surely, the user satisfaction is the major priority throughout the development of this program. This will create a good perception from the customer, hence having a better stand as one of their trusted companies. So, without wasting any time, I would like to show you the flowchart of the project. Okay, firstly, we can see from the flowchart, right, at the start. So, we will go to the password input, where if we put the password right, 12345, it will go to the menu input. But if we insert the wrong password, it will show us the wrong interface and go back to the password input until we get the correct password. So when the input menu, three, we got five, 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 five menu. So the first one is the first one will display the bill display. So as we can see, we have three dummies where we would like to show you. Okay, if you put the input meter number equal to 128, so it will show the bill display lah. But if we put the wrong display, it will print print enter correct meter number. So it will go up there and start at the input meter number. So we have three dummies, which is meter number equal to 128, 129, and 130. And after it display the bill, it will return to the main menu so that the user can choose another menu. So the second menu, like the previous, it will show the input meter number and the same three dummies meter number, that's it, 128, 129, and 130. But the difference is in the menu equal to 2, it will print the receipt display. So like before, if we put the correct input, it will display the receipt display, right? But if we put something else, it will print enter correct meter number, which is we put the wrong input. Then it will return to the input meter number until we put the correct answer. But if we choose menu, for the menu equal to 3, it will give you three other three services. This is because for the menu 3, we show the user the services that we give. So for the services equal to 1, it will display for the receipt inquiry. So and these 3 dummies, if we put the correct input, it will show the receipt inquiry, and after it show the receipt inquiry, it will return to the main menu like before. But if we put the wrong input, meter number equal to other than 128, 129, and 130, it will show the enter correct meter number, which is the input is wrong. So it will go up there and start from the input meter number until we give the correct input. And this happen to other 2 services 2 and service 3. For services 2, the difference is we will print the receipt complaint, and the services 3, it will print the receipt request. Okay, that's for the menu 3. Let's go to the menu 4, which is it will display the about company, which is the information that we want the customer to read about us. Then when the for the menu 5, which is exit, if we put the 5, it will print thank you and end the program. But if we not input 5, it will means the menu is 1 to 5, right? So that if we put the input other than 1 until 5, it will display the insert 1 to 5 only, because so that we go back to the main menu. So we can choose the 5 menu that we have prepared. Okay, that's all for the flowchart. So now I would like to pass to my partner, Muhammad Zikri.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, my partner, Muhammad Haziq, for explaining about our flowchart. And my name is Muhammad Zikri Afkar bin Muhammad Saidi, and I'm going to show how our program will be displayed whenever the user entered our program. So first of all, we enter the program first. And the first thing that display is our company's logo. With a greeting here, welcome user, the company's name, Syarikat Air Bersih dan Rawat Sabah, and also the company's address. And the first thing here, the user need to input the right password. Okay, so for example, I put the wrong password here. Then it will ask the user to enter it again. And actually the right password is like this. Okay, so then when the user input the right password, then it will go into the main menu. Okay, so as displayed here, there are 5 options for user to be chosen. And right now we are going to the first service, which is about e-bill. And whenever the user type 1, the user will get a clarification, which is they will be displayed here. You chose service 1 e-bill, so that user know that they have chose to be in service 1. Okay, so in service 1, first of all, the program will ask user about what month that the user wants the bill. Okay, so for example, for May, and the user need to input their water bill. No, not water bill, the meter number of their water supply. So for example, here is like that. And if the user enter the right meter number, then the program will automatically display uh, the bill that issued for the month that has been inserted by the user. So like this, as displayed on the screen, this is for May. And also there will be displayed here the details about user according to the meter number. This is actually convenience for the user because the user doesn't need to input all the details again and again, but instead the user only need to input their meter number, and that is easy for them. Okay, so for water bill, all the details about the water usage also displayed here, and all the calculations here are done by the program. And also there will be a simple reminder here that the user need to settle up their payment 1 month to avoid water cutting. Okay, so if the user done with the service 1 about e-bill, then user have two options, either to continue with other services or to terminate the program. That means to exit. So we are going to proceed. So I'm going to type 1. Then the program will display again the menu. Okay, so we are going to the second service, which is about bill payment. Yeah, since the user already see their bill, the issued bill, then user need to make payment, right? Okay, so we enter 2. Then again, the user will get a clarification that saying that the user has chose service 2. And also the first thing that shows here is time and date. This is very important because this involves money, which is something that important. And the first one is, of course, the user must insert their month, for example, May. And same as the previous program, user only need to input their meter number, not all their details. And then after this, the information will just automatically displayed after this. Then the user still need to input their apa tu, their payment credentials, like MB, for example. Yes. And amount to be paid is the value that user want to pay to the company. So for example, 50. And user already know that how much they will pay here, because it is stated here that for user 1, Zainal bin Ujang, uh, he has to pay about 41 ringgit and 25 cents. So if he would like to pay 50 ringgit, then the receipt will automatically display with of course a time and date when the payment has been made, and also the details here just automatically displayed, and also same here. And the user also know that when they put more payment to compare with the original one, like for example, they have to pay 41 ringgit 25 cent, but the user paid 50, and they will be changed here, so that user know that this is the reminder. Okay, so also there's the greeting here, saying that thank you for paying the bill, as we would like to appreciate our customer. So also, user can decide whether to continue or to exit. In this case, we will continue. Type 1. And again, it will go back to the menu. And let's type 3. Let's go to the second, the next, which is about services and health options. This is also important for these services because sometimes users have inquiries and also they need guide from the staff. So this is the right platform. Okay, so then under this service, there will be three more sub-services, which is number one about inquiry, number two about making a complaint, and number three about to making the request for reconnection because sometimes user want to connect back their water meter, right? Okay, so we go for the first one, and also same user only need to input their meter number, and then automatically the details will be displayed here, and user can uh, can type what's their inquiry or what's their complaint. For example, the user want to ask why all of a sudden. Okay, so then the user will be greeted with the word to check their email for our responses, and also we also apologize and no, we also try to answer all the questions as fast as possible because of course time is precious and we have to appreciate our customer. So then we, if the customer want to proceed, type 1. Okay, we go back to the menu, and customer got to choose the second service, which is about making a complaint. And also the same thing, just enter the meter number. Okay, and also the customer just need to input what's their problem. So for example, this is also why. And also after the customer done making complaint, we greet them by saying that uh, asking them to check their emails for our response, and we also apologize to our customer for their convenience that they are facing. Okay, then we are going to the third sub-service, which is about making a reconnection. Also do the same thing, and just in case if the customer insert small capital, it also doesn't matter because, for example, in the previous, the meter number must be in capital. But if the customer inserted a small letter like this, and then the program still can read that. So it is also making it convenient to the customer, to the user. So we can customer got to say what's their description. So for example here the message, and also the customer will be greeted again. Then done for the third service. Then we will go to the fourth service, which is about actually the fourth service is one of the important part because the customer need to know more about companies because that is where the trust between the user and the company will be built. Okay, so we will enter 4. Then the company's detail will be displayed, which is about the company, and we have the name Syarikat Air Bersih dan Rawat Sabah, our addresses, and also other contact information like contact number and our email, our bank account for the any payment, and also our registration number. We also have this disclaimer. That means that all right reserved. This is all things that displayed here is belong to Syarikat Air Bersih dan Rawat Sabah. So customer can choose whether to proceed. Okay, so then if the customer suddenly got into the program but doesn't want to involve in any services, so customer can just click 5 to exit, and the customer will be asked either to continue. If the customer wants to continue, which means the customer will be go back to the main menu, or the customer wants to exit, and the customer just type 0. And when customer type 0 to exit, then the program will be automatically terminated. But before that, we will greet our customer by saying that thank you, and also saying them for having a nice day. Okay, so that's all for the program of our coding, and I hope that's explained very well about our project. And with that, I would like to pass it to my partner, Haziq, for the conclusion.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad Zikri. So now, at the end of the presentation, I would like to conclude the project that we made. So in conclusion, we could say that programming makes people life easier as they can access their account online anytime. Furthermore, they not only can see what happened to their account, they also can pay their bills online. Plus, if they are in troubles or having any inquiries, they could easily make report directly on the website. Finally, this programming also helps them to know the company deeper, as this website would provide all information about this company to the customer. That's all. Thank you from us. Uh, Thank you. Bye.